Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Black and White in the Basement. I'm JR.
And I'm Ryan. Welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in to a brand new episode of Black and White in the Basement. Our second one for 2021.
2021.
Let's get it. And once again, I want to reiterate, as I do every episode, if y'all have subscribed to us already, y'all hit that notification bell. If y'all followed us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, we appreciate it. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all continued support. If you keep watching us, thank y'all so much. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts, because without y'all, then we do this because we love it, but at the same time we do this for y'all too. So we appreciate it, and thank y'all once again, and welcome to another episode, man. What's going on? What's on your mind, JR? Tell us, man.
It's something I've been watching a lot, man, when it comes to this whole stop snitching bullshit. I kind of want to talk about that. The whole, the definition of that start snitching shit.
Right.
I'm getting sick and tired of it. You know what I mean? I feel like some knowledge got to be dropped, some jewels got to be dropped, to help people understand. Not just people that run the streets, but some people need to learn to mind their business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to talk about that whole stop snitching. How you feel about the snitch, the whole?
I'm not a street guy. Never was, never claimed to be. Right. So I don't have to live by that code. I don't. At the same time, I'm not going to go out of my way to snitch on anybody. I'm not. I've never snitched in my life. I wouldn't snitch. If something happened, like if you did, or one of my family members came in, they said, I wouldn't just go out of my way and be like, oh, I'm gonna, or I wouldn't, I would, whatever you tell me goes to the grave with me, pretty much is what I'm saying. I would never snitch. I don't have to live by that code, though. I'm not in the streets. If somebody comes to me and they tell me that I'm going to jail for life and I don't get to see my son, somebody going down, not me. Because I'm not a street guy.
Hey,
I don't live by that code.
But you
and I got a son to raise.
But I feel like that's.
At the same time, though, I want to reiterate, I will never go out my way to snitch on anybody. But once again, I reiterate, I don't have to live by that code. I'm not a gangster. So, you go ahead and tell me how you
But you
feel.
open it up, the way you open it up was pretty much how it go. You didn't sign up for that.
Right.
Like the whole stop, there's no code no more. When you watch the stuff that we watching on our social media, on our TV, and people getting killed, like, you sign up for that. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have a choice. Yeah. It's a choice. It's an option.
Yeah.
You made that out. You chose that option.
Yeah. Well, let me clear this up real quick, because I don't want people to think that I would. What I mean by somebody's going down, if I got to take, if I participate in it, then I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna say nothing. But if I'm in the car riding with somebody that I barely know, like if I'm in an Uber, and this is what I meant by that. If I'm in an Uber, right, and the Uber gets pulled over, and he has 10 pounds of cocaine on him.
That's not my problem, right?
And the cops come to me and they're gonna say, well, whose cocaine is it? I'm gonna be like, that's his fucking cocaine.
Right.
Straight up. Period. That's what I meant by that.
Yeah, no.
But if I choose to do something that's illegal, an illegal activity, I'm not going to take nobody down. I'm going to take my charge. I chose to do the dumb shit, so I'm going to take my charge, but I'm not going to take nobody down with me. That's what I meant by that. You know what I mean? But go ahead, continue what you were saying.
But that's to me, there is no more code. There is no more OGs. Nobody's schooling nobody. Like, you sign up for this street life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to run around with your guns and hurt people.
Yeah.
Then when you get caught, don't point the finger. Don't tell now.
Yeah.
You want to be big thugging.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I want to talk about it because I have a problem with that. Like, And the reason I want to talk about it is to enlighten somebody that's thinking about committing a crime, that's thinking about hurting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or these youngins out here robbing people and doing things, and then get caught. You telling the whole crew, nah, don't do it. First of all, if you're not gonna be man enough to stand 10 toes down, don't do it. I can't respect it, because the reason I wanted to talk about this was, besides the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing, that's another conversation, but it's about morals. You know what I mean? Just, I'm a working man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I choose to be a working man. Because you can go out here and sling drugs and rob people, rob banks or whatever, but I don't want the consequences that come with it. Yeah. And I think a lot of times we don't talk about that. It's not just snitching, you didn't just start snitching. It's in you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You knew you couldn't do that time for that crime. Why'd you do that crime?
Well, that's why.
But we don't talk about it.
No.
We just talk about, oh, he snitched.
Yeah.
You knew this dude was a coward from the start.
Yeah. Well, I think some of this whole stop snitching shit really, I think, is of hypocrisy, because at the end of the day, like, you could sit here and be a gangster, right? You could sit here and claim this street shit. But then, as soon as the situation comes up where you're spending life in prison, some of these motherfuckers talk quick.
Yo, let me tell you something.
You can sit there and say you ain't gonna do it, but when your life's on the line, I bet you a lot of you motherfuckers do. You know what I mean?
A lot of people ain't cut up for what they do.
Nah.
They can't stand up for it. I did my little bit of menacing. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never tell. You can check my background. Yeah. I ain't never tell.
Yeah.
I took mine like a man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like I said,
that's why I don't respect it, because I looked at it, I made a decision.
Right.
If I did it, I'm going to live with it.
But I never told you.
You know what I'm saying?
If I did something illegal,
I made that decision. Nobody had to tell me.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
why I disagree with that's why I don't like what Tekashi 6ix9ine did. It's not because what that gang members did to him, what they did, fucking his baby mom, not being loyal to him, stealing money. I get that part, but at the same time, he put himself in that situation. He's the one that had what's the Chicago artist, Chief Keef, shot at in his city. He's the one that controlled all of this was going on. So what he did, I'm like, no matter how he tries to justify it, it was wrong on his part. Because he put himself in that situation. He was trying to live that gangster life. He wanted to be a gangster. Exactly. He wanted to be this, 9 trade blood. He wanted to troll the world and talk all this shit.
But then, me being so much older than him, I bring it back to the essence. Like, let's rewind time. Like, I feel like, what was the OG? Because to me, he's a kid.
Yeah,
he's a kid to me.
That's fact.
You feel me? So it's like, who around his circle say, yo, we're getting too much money for you to do this. This is not the move. Nobody in this camp, like, to me, it's like he was brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Because this is why I wanted to talk about it. Because I'm not going to have a 20-year-old, 19-year-old around me, and I'm twice his age, and we running around here doing stupid shit. But so we playing the kid?
But JR, they're gang members. He should have knew what he got himself into.
But again, who's schooling them? Everybody's talking about the problem. Nobody's talking about the solution.
No,
you're right. What I'm saying?
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he made his bed, now he got to lay in it. But I'm talking about, let's go to the essence of it. Look where the kid grew up at. Look where he's around him. Remember we had that episode before about, it's what you step outside to.
Yeah.
The decision that he made, he got to live with it now. He chose that life. He made a lot of money on it. Yeah. He did a lot. But I'm saying, like, yo, where is the older people? Where's the you know what I mean? Where's the OG to say, yo, son, this ain't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no kid to come around me doing wrong and I don't point him in the right direction. Mm-hmm. You setting them up for failure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then it gets into he snitching. Yeah, he snitched because he ain't built for it. Right. That kid ain't built for that.
Right. He was living a persona that he wasn't built for. He was the guy that, he was the money maker. You know what I mean?
How come nobody was smart enough?
Real gang members.
Yeah, real gang members
behind him supporting him that he could fall back on, and that's why he was trolling. But he was only a rapper. He's not.
That's my point exactly.
He ain't ready.
Nobody
he wasn't about that life.
Nobody saved him. You know.
But at the same time, he chose. All right, like for example, right? Let's say I came out with a rap song and my shit blew up. I'm gonna surround myself with guys like you that is trying to rise and get the money and trying to like build something with me to the top. Not no gang member that's just gonna probably bring me down.
But I feel like even as a gang member, even in that whole circle, I feel like even the dude Shotty should have been like, yo, we're making too much money.
Yeah, he should have.
Like, yo, I'm managing.
And I think he's an older cat.
Yeah, he's my age.
Yeah,
he's around my age. You know what I mean? Like,
but
Tekashi was 18.
He
but
was too busy.
That's my point. But let's change the mindset.
And stealing his money.
Exactly. Let's change the mindset. Before we blame the kid, let's go back to the root. Like, I still give Tekashi blame. Don't get it twisted.
Me too. But that's why I said I understand where he's coming from. Also, when they were disloyal to him, they was disloyal to the kid.
That's what I said. There's no codes to the game. No. The game is a dirty game. People talk about codes. What code?
Right.
How is it a code?
Right.
The minute I turn around, you try and fuck my wife.
Right.
How is that a code?
Exactly.
The minute I turn around, you try and rob me.
Yeah. Which they
you know what I'm saying? There's no code.
There's none.
There's no code. Like, you sign up for this game, you sign up to...
Right.
If you sign up for the game, you grime yourself.
But these idiots preach no snitching and there's no fucking code. They don't have codes for each other.
Let me tell you, son. I told you I did my little bit of menacing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not me. I wanted something different for myself.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, a lot of people that get themselves in this situation, 9.5 times out of 10, they snitching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you what I know. Mm-hmm. Sat down, watched them. He did it. She did it. Telling their own mother if they have to, because it's not in their heart to do that.
Right.
A lot of people don't look at it like, yo, I did that, I'm going to ride with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ride with it. Anybody that know me, if I did it, I did it.
Yeah.
Straight, I'm not a gangster, I'm not a killer, I'm not none of it. But if I did it morally, I'm going to stand on my own facts.
Goddamn right.
If I did it, I did it. I'm not going to do it if I don't want to do it.
Uh-huh.
Whatever consequences come with it, let's go. You know why I don't do some of the things I used to do when I was Tekashi's age? Because I don't want the consequences that come with it.
Right.
Point blank, period. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel bad for nobody. You do something stupid, you get locked up. Lock his dumb ass up. Because there's two ways to go about it.
Yeah.
Do it or don't do it.
Right.
I don't want to hear excuses. That's why I said let's give the youth something other than the bullshit.
Look, this kid was on the top #1 Billboard for like...
Nobody saved him, bro.
I mean, this kid was blowing the internet up, by his trolling. Not only his trolling, but his music. So a lot of people fuck with his music. I never did personally. I wasn't really a big Tekashi.
Yeah, I'm no psychic. You know, I'm none of that.
But a lot of people did fuck with the kid's music.
Yo, the kid made hits.
Yeah.
Whether I rock with it or not.
There's nothing you can't take that from.
He was that new wave.
But at the end of the day, he didn't have that mentor that he needed.
And that's why it has to start today. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you in our podcast I wanted to be different.
But he's still trolling, bro.
But that's who's entertaining that?
He went to Nipsey Hussle's death in memorial.
That shit don't mean nothing, sonny.
And
he got you talking about it. You see what he did? He's very intelligent.
That's true.
It gets to the point like, yo,
he's
trolling.
His mom even said he's very intelligent.
The kid is smart. Yeah. Kid is damn near, he knows how to get you to talk about it.
Mom saying,
look how intense you got about, he went to Nipsey Hussle. He did that for a reason, to get that reaction out of him. Right. To get a reaction out of not just me, but everybody. That's why I said at the end of the day.
I just think that is disrespect. That's just taking it too far. That's beyond trolling, bro. Like, that's just...
Yo, he'll get what's coming to him, yo.
I mean...
However way that work out for him, whether he gets out the game...
I get it, you're trolling, but that's on another level.
So bro. I'm sure if somebody feels the same way you feel, son, somebody that's about that life feels the same way you feel, maybe he'll get out the game and save his life before he do something stupid. Because everybody's not playing with you.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for damn sure.
Nobody gonna take disrespect lightly.
No.
Yo, let me tell you, man. It's like, there was a point in my life I had to make a decision like, yo, I do this. When you start getting a little older, you start getting to the age where you know common sense. Like, this right here is going to lead to this. It's going to lead to the penitentiary. You know what I mean? Dead. Don't see your family. All that stuff is on this side. And over here, it's like you can work. Even if you made minimum wage, you have your freedom. You can walk outside. You can go to the park. You can go play basketball. You can go take a shower, eat, sleep without somebody telling you when to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Which side you choose? You're not 6 years old. You're not 7 years old. You're not 14 years old. Even 14-year-olds, at some point, you got to start on, look, there's consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So, to all the kids that, you know, that youth that want to be gangster, want to be there's no life in that shit.
None at all.
I like my freedom.
Yeah, me too.
So there's a couple things that I'm not going to do.
I was gonna say, I got a son to raise, bro. Like,
Exactly. That's more important.
Yeah. And he's got kids, Tekashi. I mean, and it's not, this is not even just, I don't even make this about just Tekashi. This is about any person that is coming up on the grind, successful. Just watch who you surround yourself with.
Even if you're not on the grind, you successful, your name not Tekashi, your name
a
big name.
You're right.
You know, you in the hood, you struggling. I'm trying to tell you.
Watch who you surround yourself with.
Or watch what you do. Because remember, there's consequences and repercussions for what you do.
And you don't get away with nothing.
No. It's only a matter of time. There's two things that comes with that life of crime. Death
or jail.
Or jail. Only a matter of time.
That's it. You got two options. That's it.
It's a fork in the road. I tell you, you know, sometimes when it's a fork in the road. And you like, okay, if I go this way, damn, I don't like what the consequences and repercussions is on this side. If I go on this side, it might be hard and this and that, but there's light at the end of the tunnel in this one. Yo, so a lot of people don't want it the hard way. Let's take it the easy way. You know? And I just wanted to, like, for us to really talk to any youth, anybody that's, it don't have to be a youth, it could be, yo, the decision that you're about to make, just think about the repercussions. You know what I'm saying? You go robbing the bank or that. The feds is coming.
They're going to catch you.
Them alphabet boys is coming.
They're going to catch you. The science these days is ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
They're going to catch you.
And there's
and
no
you're going to
excuse
end up on an episode of HLN's Forensic Files. Because they're going to catch that ass. Believe that.
So it's like, oh, to me, it's like, let's talk about, you know, fixing the problem. Let's just talk about the problem. Yeah. It's not just the whole snitching. It's like, let's not even, before you even have to snitch, let's not do it. You know, because you're not going to do that time. 9 times out of 10, dudes is not going to do that time. They're going to fold. They're going to tell. But you know you're not cut for that. Why you want to impress your homeboys? Why? Because you came up in poverty. I get it. I get it. I do get it. The door, when you open the outside your door, you walk out, it's rough out there.
Listen, I know somebody, right? I know somebody that, he was like a big time, you know, he was a big time, like, he was like the big time hustler, right? He took care of this kid, right? Took care of the kid. You know what I mean? There was this kid that was like he took care of him pretty much. And the kid snitched on the dude that took care of him. When he went to, you know, when they got hemmed up, the kid snitched on a dude, and now the dude's been in jail for like years. You know what I mean? And it was just like, you know, but this guy took care of this kid. You know what I mean? And it was just like, it was a that's the type of, but he, at the same time, this kid chose to get involved in a lifestyle that.
So he was involved with the guy that was taking care of him? Okay.
So that right there is the type of shit I don't agree with. You understand what I'm saying? This person's looking out for me. The last thing I'm gonna do is turn my back on this person. You feel me?
Yeah, no loyalty, no.
So
I mean, like it's just like I said, man. I wanted to talk about the whole snitching thing. It wasn't just to really talk about snitching. It was more so to bring some light to, before you even have to snitch, let's not do the dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the crime rate is crazy, and what's the code? I want the code. Like, like, I seen some of the hardest gangsters. You know, I mean, I like gangster movies. I like stuff like that. I'm into that shit.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
You know what I mean? I'm like, every time they go to court, they point their finger. They point their finger. Why? They wanted the easy way out. They wanted the fast money. But when the heat came, couldn't stay in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You tell me, you're doing that. So I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm not doing it. I don't live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So because I made a choice that I'm like, you know what? That's not the move. I don't want the consequences that come with that. And that's my message to anybody, whether you a young person coming up or even an old head. Like, don't do that crime if you're not gonna do that time. Then you ain't gotta worry about telling on nobody.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't gotta worry about telling.
Yeah.
All this telling, all this stop snitching shit. Let's talk about before you start snitching. Don't do this shit.
Exactly.
Okay, if you gonna do it, just man up, woman up, and just do the time that come with it.
Yep.
You gonna get the benefits, or you gonna give?
I agree, bro. That's facts.
I just wanted that to just like, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Let's not be stupid. Before you snitch, you made a decision. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever this is that you did that got you jammed, that got them people kicking your door down, that got you locked up, that made you have to spend bond money, lawyer money, and now you gotta tell.
I agree, bro.
I ain't with that snitching shit. I ain't never telling my life.
I never did either. I'm not a gangster.
That's why
I don't put
I'm
myself
no gangster.
in
I'm no thug.
situations.
I'm a working man.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to snitch on nobody either.
Well, I'm not gonna put myself
But
in
if
that
my
position.
life is on the line and I don't know who the fuck that person is, once again,
Well, again, like you said,
I'm not going.
I'm living a civilian life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something going around here. I'm a civilian. I pay taxes. You do something that I have to call the police. Best believe I'm gonna call the police.
Goddamn right.
I'm gonna call the police.
Goddamn
You know what I
right.
mean? I'm gonna let them handle that. Because if I handle it now, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not running around here acting foolish and doing
Like,
dumb shit.
I seen some.
That's not snitching. That's not.
No, I seen some like fucking interviews, right, with these like gangsters and shit, right? So the interviews, right? They be like, "Oh, if somebody stole my car, I'm not gonna call the cops. That's snitching." Shut the fuck up! I bet you I'm gonna call. Let's steal my car.
Some things are buffoonery. Some things.
That's
Something's
stupid,
dumb.
yo.
Like I don't. When I hear shit like that, like shut up, shut up.
That's
I
dumb.
don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You do something to me, you do something to my family that I gotta call the police. Yo, that's what I'm gonna do.
Weird.
Now I promise you, there's certain things I'm not calling the police for. I'm gonna handle myself. But we're gonna leave it well enough alone.
Yeah.
I promise you. There's certain things don't even worry about me calling the police. I'm gonna take care of that myself. But that's why I live the lifestyle that I live. So I don't have that to worry
I
about.
don't have to live by no stupid ass codes.
There is no code. What's the code?
There is none.
There is
You're
no
right,
code.
exactly.
People talking about code. There is no code.
Fuck that code.
There is no loyalty
Exactly.
in this
There's
shit.
none of
There's
that
no
shit.
there's no code.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's
There's no
facts.
code. Like what's the code? Tell me if there's a code. Let me know what the code is. Anybody, if you know the code.
They don't know.
No,
They're
I'm
just gonna
saying,
make up some shit.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, seriously. If you know a code, yo, let me know. Say
Talk
JR.
through the camera right now. Y'all gonna make up some goddamn.
No, I'm dead ass. Dead ass. If there's a code, I would like to know because I know. I'll break it down to you how there is no code.
Man,
there is no
they
code.
full of shit.
There is no code. You know, because if there is a code, the way that to me, just to start off the rip, in the essence of things, how there's a code, we all live in grimy.
Exactly.
How?
Cause let me tell you something. A lot of these people these so-called gang members or whatever they are,
That's
doing
like you
this
choose to
dirt.
live. That's cool with me.
That's cool,
Live your
but
life.
hey, look. But at the same time, they doing this dirt together. Be the same motherfuckers that'll do some grimy shit to you behind your back, and let them face them years. Let them police come up to them and say, "Yo, you got 40 years if you don't tell on this person." I guarantee that motherfucker's mouth opens up.
Yeah, your man, you doing crime. Y'all
And I'm not saying everybody, but I know
I'm just saying.
majority of people, y'all motherfuckers living up for persona because y'all know y'all would open your mouth up. So I don't want to hear shit about that. But
I don't know what nobody gonna do. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just saying those that done it, that did the crime and didn't you told, I can't rock with you. You know, you ever did any telling, I don't rock
if you made the choice,
you know what I said? If
do
you ever
something-
did any telling, I don't rock with you. Whether you
Any
told on me or
telling?
any telling. If you any telling. It ain't just to the cops. It could be a conversation that you ain't supposed to say to your son, don't say no da 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 da. And you go running your mouth.
oh yeah.
To me, you just can't hold down water.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about my example? Like if you're in an Uber and a guy you don't know.
No, you trying to go home to your child.
Right.
That's different.
Right.
I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, any kind of snitching. Like, damn, son, why
Right.
you tell? It's not just you told the police.
Now, yeah, like if you told me something, right, and it was between me and you, I'm your boy.
Yeah, you go tell.
And I go tell everybody. No.
Come on, though, like you telling.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's levels
I
of
get
telling.
that.
But I'm just saying, like, if you hold down your ground morally, you're like, you know what? That's between you and I. Some people can't hold down water. That's why you gotta be very mindful who you know what I'm saying, who you talk to.
Yeah, you gotta be mindful who the fuck you. Yeah, you telling your business to also. That takes me back to you saying in the beginning of the episode when you said the most important thing is minding your business. I grew up in a bad neighborhood.
You mind your business, didn't you?
And
you made it through. That's my point. Exactly.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? That's my example.
You just pretty much took the words out of my mouth.
And you went around.
Always minding my business.
That's not you.
Yep.
You kept it pushing.
Yep.
If you would have dipped your nose into stuff that you had nobody to dip your nose into, guess what was going to happen?
Yeah.
That's my point exactly.
Exactly.
You didn't portray to be no thug, no killer, this, that, and the third. You're like, that's not me. That's not how I came up.
Yeah.
But if you made that decision to go deal with that hustler, or go deal with that stick-up kid, or rob a bank, and then you're going, you're going to tell on your crew, I feel like you take that whole ride by yourself. Be man.
Word up.
That's just me. That's just me. And I'm not no gangster. I'm not no this, no that. I'm just, morally, I live a certain way.
Right.
And can't nobody, anybody that know me, you can check the facts. I don't do no telling.
Right. And that's going to bring me to my idiot of the day. My idiot of the day goes to anybody out here that we just talked about this. Anybody out here that gets yourselves involved in crimes or put yourself in these situations and then you go and tell on a person after you put yourself in that situation, what a fucking idiot.
That's a fact.
You're an idiot. You get the idiot of the day.
Yeah.
Go ahead, J.R. Drop that knowledge. Wisdom on.
It's simple. We just talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the essence of things. Before you do something stupid, know the consequences and repercussions of that shit.
Word up.
Everything has a consequence and repercussion.
Word up.
I choose to live my life a certain way because I don't want any part of that other shit that comes with this. Everything that you do, every decision you make in a split second, that shit can change your life.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? So, to the youth, seriously, it ain't none of that shit worth it. Sometimes you gotta take the hard road, but there's a light at the end of the road. You know, the quick, easy, quick fix. That shit, that light might never come on, and you might be out the game quicker than you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, it's basically don't put yourself in that situation so where you have to sit and then you have to go to court when you have to point your finger.
Yeah.
You ain't have to go through all that. I'm telling you, just don't do it. Because there is no code. Don't talk to me about no code. There is no code. The code is mind your damn business, do what you're supposed to do, and live peaceful. Live to see another day. So that's one love. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button.
Don't forget to follow us
Leave
on
me a
all
comment. Let me know.
platforms.
Anybody that knows anything about the code, that knows there's a code.
Let us know the code.
Let me know the
Matter
code.
of fact, put the whole motherfucking thing down in the comments.
Yeah, send me the code.
Send us the whole code.
I'm talking about morals. If you got
Let me break the code. I want to see what the fuck it is, because I don't see no codes out here. You feel me?
There's no code, man. The code is live righteous, man.
This shit is like Mortal Kombat and shit. Like, there ain't no fucking codes out here.
Nah, there's no
But
code.
listen, at the end of the day, we appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Black and White in the Basement. If you put yourself in a situation, don't snitch. If you a snitch, JR don't fuck with you. Me, depends on what the situation is. But at the end of the day, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to a new episode of Black and White in the Basement. Make sure you follow us on our platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment. And make sure y'all hit that notification so y'all know we're gonna drop a new one.
Do all that. Until next time, we see y'all. You heard?
Thank y'all for tuning in.
One love.
Peace.
Peace.
Black and White in the Basement, baby.
One. Yes, sir.